Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the final edition of the Haunted Mansion subscription box unboxing videos. We finally got it in the mail. We got our last Haunted Mansion box, and I'm excited. You can see the top of it here has the top of Disneyland's Haunted Mansion, so when we put all three together, it makes a picture of the entire Disneyland Haunted Mansion. So yeah, here it is. Final arrangement by N.E. Plot. All right, let's open it up and see what it looks like inside. Ooh. Yeah, it looks like we've got a little plate here.
It's the saucer for the mug.
Oh,
for the
yeah.
teacup.
And it looks like you can read something when you put the teacup on it.
Ooh.
Which is exciting. Okay, we've got
Master Gracie.
Master. Oh, yeah. So this, I have a feeling, is going to be something that's going to be like,
Ooh.
you know, one of those type of things.
Mm-hmm.
We can see him as in his mortal form. Next, it looks like we have a really thick deck of cards. Holy macaroni, these things are like... Here, I can just take it out like this. Look at that. There's a lot of them. It looks like it's a full-out, like, deck of cards.
Ooh.
That's pretty neat.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. And then underneath, we have some sort of ghost portal that we have to assemble, which will be way cool. And then I think the last thing is something that looks like our phone goes in it here, and then all kinds of different letters up here. Let's read what the letter says inside of here. Inside the top, we got another edition of the Grim Gazette, which has something where we can read the tea leaves again. And then we got another letter from the Ghost Relations Department. Dearest Confidant of Ghosts, once again we darken your doorstep with the third shipment of most haunted objects. 2 of the enclosed artifacts were recovered from the Forgotten Room, a place long thought to be a rumor. Given these items surfaced from a room we didn't even believe in as recently as a month ago, we must admit that we are at something of a loss for what exactly you should do with them. Nevertheless, we will enumerate these objects and trust in your talent to guide you. We enclose the latest jubilant edition of the Grim Gazette featuring your escapades. A saucer discovered in the Forgotten Room. A trope, an ancient species of magical charm also from the Forgotten Room. A spirit board modeled on the one that Madame Leota used in her seances. What the ghosts call a portal designed specifically for your use. A further portion of cards replicated from Madame Leota's deck. Eternally yours, the Ghost Relations Department. P.S. The ghosts have added their own messages to this letter. Most mortals find spirit writing easiest to read when the paper is dampened with water. We are so lucky to have you, such a talented mortal on our side. A human who can see what ghosts cannot. This is rare indeed. The bounty of the Forgotten Room has absorbed substantial spectral energy. With your powers of perception, use these objects to restore our ability to travel beyond the mansion. As an expert tasselographer, reflect on what these leaves tell you. Complete incantation. Remember, proper ghosts set their teacups upright on their saucers.
If you look closely, you can see that it says Grim Grinning.
I'm pretty sure that it says Grim Grinning Ghosts come out to socialize. Grim Grinning Ghosts come out to socialize. It's pretty darn hard to read, but you can do it. For the thermoscope, it says to thread this with string and wind it up. All right, now pull it tight.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Ooh.
The next thing is a spirit board, which is useful for communicating ghoulish incantations. Should your efforts be successful, this will let us travel directly to you.
Oh, okay.
It all makes sense now, because it's going to be a Pepper's Ghost effect. There it is. It's done.
Oh,
All right.
how do you do it?
Well, we have to eventually put the phone inside of there, and then the Pepper's Ghost will show up where something will show up on the faces, and they'll be able to talk to us.
Oh.
So it should be pretty cool once we actually do it. And then the cards with Madame Leota's sincerest compliments and respect. You will remember for us. Order your incantation with care. May the treasures of the Forgotten Room be your guide. So yeah, now we have to go to the phone and start scanning stuff. Let's do it. As always, we start with the Grim Gazette.
I'll be honest, Mr. Geist. When we first discovered the Forgotten Room, I thought we would immediately find a way to push back the fog and save the mansion. But it's just full of this junk.
Now remember, Miss Slater, that Madame Leota herself oversaw the shipping of this so-called junk to the mortals. If she thinks that it will be useful to our cause, we should not doubt her.
I hope you're right. It's just that this room, it makes me feel like...
Like you have been forgetting something, yeah?
Well, sort of. It's just on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of it.
You know, I think I know what you mean. There is something. What is it? Oh dear.
Madame Leota?
Scaring me half to life is not going to help jog my memory.
When you step into this room, you have this sensation, yes? As if you can almost
Yes?
remember.
Yeah. Incantation!
Yes, an incantation, of course. Now we must find a way to reveal, to remember the incantation.
Next on the list, the saucer.
Friends, this is the most crucial hour in our attempt to lift the etheric fog that has trapped us here in the mansion. I have asked all of you to assemble here in the Forgotten Room while our mortal friends listen from afar.
They're listening now?
Hush, Gus.
Oh,
Together, we shall face our greatest test yet. We must recover a powerful incantation that is the key to unlocking the secrets of this room.
An incantation?
I don't remember any incantation.
that is precisely the heart of the matter. For this is the Forgotten Room, yes? Could it be that we are beginning to forget more?
Exactly. Since we are so close to the room, its powers of forgetting have a hold over us. How else could we glide by it every day and not remember its presence? But the mortals, they are not so afflicted by such proximity.
They will remember for us.
Now, friendly mortal, in your latest shipment, we have included objects that were found in this room. They will have absorbed some aspect of the incantation we seek. We need you to use all of your powers to pull those pieces of the incantation out of the object. Then we shall see what we can see. Let us begin with the saucer. Scan the saucer once more when you're ready. Have you found the incantation? Use the teacup to peer past the surface and reflect on the border between our two worlds. That is where you will discover the incantation. Once you find it, focus on the words. Hold them in your mind. Focus. Focus.
Did they do it? I can't hear anything.
Did anybody else hear a whisper?
Oh, I thought so. Yeah? What did it say?
I'm not sure, but it sounded like when the ghosts can't roam and...
And what?
And they want to get out of here.
No, that's not it.
Curious. I can sense through etheric vibration that you have uncovered a piece of the incantation. But I cannot myself see what it is. The power of the Forgotten Room is formidable. However, something seems to be stirring amongst the spirits. Your fragment of the incantation has stirred a complimentary line in the minds of our assembled ghosts. Well done. But there seems to be more of the incantation that we need to uncover. Perhaps you should examine the trope and see if it absorbed another part of the incantation.
I don't know if you guys will be able to see it here, but on the side here it says spooks, mortalize, to all spirits. And then on the other side it says, and mortals, restore what prize. So I think the incantation will end up being spooks and mortals mobilize to restore what all spirits prize.
Flip the trope around and around, like you mortals spin a jump rope. Wind it up and give it a spin, fast as you can. See how the faces begin to merge together, mortal and ghost united. Does it reveal a portion of the incantation to you? Now, focus on that part of the incantation. You can say it aloud, or inside your mind. Yes, good. I feel an increase in the etheric vibrations. Your focus on the incantation, dear mortal, seems to be working.
Cooped up eternally.
Oh, hush, Ezra. I'm trying to talk to the mortals and their thimble, the trope.
Boom, 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 boom. Cooped up eternally. Wait, what are you saying? I didn't say nothing. Oh, yeah, you did. You said cooped up eternally. How come? Well, aren't we?
Something very odd is happening.
Yes, the etheric vibrations seem to indicate that you, my mortal friend, are on the right track. Our memories are returning. Your discoveries are stirring further fragments of the incantation. And yet, it seems we need something stronger to invoke the full incantation. Let us now consult the Spirit Board.
The spirit board!
Scan the Spirit Board and we'll continue. You hold in your hands a Spirit Board, an artifact of tremendous power. When I was a medium among the living, this board was one of my most powerful tools in amplifying connections with the etheric realm. Now that I am of the spirit realm myself, I have no need of such solid mechanisms. Perhaps it will help to guide you towards the answers we seek. Now it is time to unlock the powers of the Spirit Board. You will need the board, your device, and the bat figurine. Collect these items. Very good. Now, this may take some time, so find a place where you can be comfortable. Sit down in front of the board. It is vital that the board not be disturbed, nudged, or repositioned in any way after we begin the ritual, or the connection to the spirit world may suffer. So, position yourself and your board with care. Are you ready? Scan the board once more and we'll begin. Excellent. Now, look to the board. Now, do you have your bat? Hold your bat in one hand and bring it behind your back. Yes, behind your back, as if you are hiding it from the board in front of you. Concentrate on the bat. This bat is the mechanism by which you will activate the incantation. You will do this by placing the bat on the corresponding letters to spell out the fragments of the incantation that you have uncovered. Your link to this bat talisman is of the utmost import. Now you may remove the bat from behind your back and hold it in front of you. You will see one of the spots shows a bat icon. Place your bat talisman into that space on the board. Place the bat talisman on the space marked with a bat. Place the bat talisman on the space marked with a bat. That's the bat. Now we shall see what you have found of the incantation. What did you learn from the saucer? Use the bat to spell out the first word. G R I M.
Grim, that's one of my favorite words.
That's it. That feels right. Keep going. Spell out the next word. G R I M N I N G.
Grinning.
Grim grinning. I bet you know what comes next.
Grinning, yes, I feel it now. Keep going, we need to be certain. G H O S T S.
Ghosts.
Grinning ghosts.
Of course, the final line of the incantation is the full line you have found. Grim grinning ghosts come out to socialize? Use the bat to spell out yes or no. Y-E-S. Of course, we should have known.
It's one of our favorite refrains.
But what comes before it?
Grinning ghosts come out to socialize.
We seem to be forgetting the most crucial parts.
Yeah, like all of it.
But did it do anything?
Not yet. This is only one part of the incantation.
Yeah, but this cannot be the beginning. There must be something else that comes before it.
You should look to the trope for the rest of the incantation. S-E-O-O-K-S.
Spooks. Yep, that's us.
Yes, spooks could be the start of something. Keep going. What comes next? A-N-D.
And spooks and ooh.
Spooks and. That is promising. Keep going. What is the next word? M-O-R-T-A-L-S.
Mortals. Spooks and mortals make a great team.
Spooks and mortals. That makes sense. Keep going. T-O.
No, that doesn't sound quite right.
Try flipping the trope around for a bit and see if something else is revealed. How do the sides combine? M-O-B-I-L-I-Z-E. Mobilize. Yes, that's it.
Spooks and mortals mobilize.
But how does that fit into the rest of the incantation?
Try flipping the trope around for a bit and see if something else is revealed.
Spooks and mortals mobilize. Huh. What comes next again?
I don't know, but it's so familiar. This is definitely part of it.
Yes, this is one of the incantation's middle lines. I feel certain of it. But we need the next piece. Is there more that can be revealed by the trope? T-O.
To what?
2 seems to be the start of something. What is the next word? R-E-S-T-O-R-E.
Restore? Oh, yeah, sure. I will just get a hammer and nails and the 2x4s and start fixing up the joint.
Restore. Well done. Keep going. W-H-A-T.
What? To restore? what? Huh? To restore what?
To restore what? Yes, good. The incantation is coming into focus. Now, spell the next word. A-L-L.
Oh! To restore what all? What's a what all?
To restore what all? I think we are quite close. S-P-I-R-I-T-S.
Spirits. To restore what all spirits. Oh, certainly not all spirits, for we are a diverse lot.
And yet, there are some things that unite us. My dearest mortal, go on. To restore what all spirits. I think you are quite close. E-R-I-Z-E. Prize? Yes, of course. You've done it.
To restore what all spirits prize. Oh, I think I am remembering something.
Me too.
My keys! They were on the table!
Our memories are coming back from the dead.
When the ghosts can't roam
And they can't go free when they're cooped up eternally.
spooks and mortals mobilize to restore what all spirits prize. Grim ghosts come out to socialize. I think it is working.
You've done it. The mansion is reacting.
But just how is it reacting?
As we speak these words, another new rhythm we bind, and beacons flare for spooks to find. Through the fog and mist they pour, light the way, phantoms aboard, grinning ghosts, haunting, restored.
Haunting restored? Have we repaired the connection between the worlds? Make sure you've turned down the lights. Then lift your device and check the spirit board for spectral writing. Yes, I can feel it. The etheric vibrations are so strong, stronger than they have been in a long time.
What does this mean?
It means we have fixed it.
But how can you be sure?
We'll need to test it.
Yes, we'll need volunteers to try traveling away from the mansion to see if the fog has lifted. Who will go?
Whoa, there they go. Hey, Ned. Uncle Theodore. Oh, there's Algernon.
Be careful!
Ooh, braver spooks than me.
Well, it appears we have 3 volunteers who are going to test the ley lines. Now, we'll need you to assemble your ghost portal. Scan it when you're done, and we'll see if it worked. Ah, excellent. You have assembled your ghost portal. That should help our friends find you. Now, when you are ready, slot your device inside the ghost portal as shown in the diagram. Place the portal on a table. Focus on our friends Ned, Uncle Theodore, and Algernon. Let us hope that you've restored our ability to travel and that they are not lost in the etheric fog.
It really doesn't say.
When the crypt doors creak and the tombstones quake,
Spooks come out for a swing and wake,
happy haunts materialize,
and begin to vocalize.
grinning ghosts come out to socialize. Now don't close your eyes and don't try to hide.
Or a silly spook may sit by your side.
Shrouded in a daft disguise,
They pretend to terrorize.
grinning ghosts come out to socialize.
Hooray! It worked!
Wunderbar!
I must alert the Great Gazette immediately. We have a new issue to put out.
Ezra, Gus, you fellas ready to get out of this joint? After you, buddy. No, after you.
No, after me!
Here we go.
My mortal friend, we could not have done such momentous magic without your assistance. Your incantation cast a clear beacon through this fog of mortal doubt and disbelief. The sympathetic vibrations from your connection to the spirit world have restored our haunting ways. Every ghost in the haunted mansion is in your debt, and you will be a friend to us eternally. May I suggest one final reading of the cards to mark this moment? When you are ready, scan the cards and we'll begin. Good, I can hear you. Now, you will find in your most recent package the latest edition of the Grim Gazette and a new set of my cards, 53 of them to be precise. You will also need the 19 cards that you received in the previous boxes. Gather these together, but do not mix them. Not once when you are ready to continue. Good, you have gathered your materials. Now, open the Grim Gazette to the bridge column. From the 53 new cards, locate 2 cards. My card, you might call it the Ace of Spades, and your card, the Foolish Mortal. Set my card, the Ace of Spades, face up on the spot labeled Present. Then set your card, the Foolish Mortal, face up next to it on the spot marked Past. Now we are united, just as we have been in this grand adventure. Knock once on the box when you are ready to proceed. You now have 51 cards left from the new deck. Shuffle them and set the deck face down in the space labeled Destiny. Knock once on the box when you are ready for the next step. Next, pick up the first set of 19 cards you received. The Ghost and Room cards numbered 1 through 19. Shuffle those 19 cards together. All mixed? When you are ready to proceed, knock once on the box. Now, hold this thoroughly mixed deck of 19 cards in your hands. Deal out 12 cards face down to the location marked Inspiration. These are the cards that have influenced you over your journey. They will oversee the proceedings. When you have finished, you should have 7 cards remaining in your hand. Knock once on the box when you are ready to proceed. Next, you will deal the 7 cards remaining in your hand face up on top of the past and present spaces, covering the cards that are already there. Start by dealing the first card from your hand face up to the spot marked Past on top of your Foolish Mortal card. Deal the next one face up to the present, covering my card. Continue to alternate past and present until you have no cards remaining in your hand. Good, you have done well. Your talents are easily manifest. Now, place the past pile face up on top of the present. It is time to make the crucial selection of a card from the pile atop the area marked Destiny. Remember, you mixed these well earlier. If you like, you may shuffle them once more. When you feel they are truly mixed, turn over the top card and replace it face up on top. This card will guide your destiny. Now, return your attention to the present. Pick up the stack of cards on the spot marked Present. Hold them face down in your hands. Mortals perceive time as linear, moving from past to present to future. So, deal the cards in your hands left to right into 3 face-down groups. Past, present, and future. Because we observe time moving in one direction, the past constantly influences the present and the future. Therefore, pick up the pile on the space marked past and drop it face down on top of either the present or the future. Pick up the assembled packet, the 2 groups that you just combined, and drop it face down on top of the remaining small group. For some mortals, all of this talk of time's arrow would be daunting, but not you. Pick up the packet of cards containing the past, present, and future. Hold them face down in your hands. Now, look to the card atop your destiny pile. Using the deck of past, present, and future that you hold in your hands, spell out the numerical value of the face-up card. Deal 1 card at a time for each letter, face down into a pile on the space marked Fate. When you have completed the spelling, drop the remaining cards you are holding face down on top of the pile of dealt cards.
S-E-V-E-N.
Now, pick up the pile and deal 2 cards face down, spelling of. Then, drop the remaining cards on top. Right. Now, pick up the pile and spell the suit of the card, dealing 1 card for each letter in the suit of the card to which you cut, and then dropping the remaining cards on top.
S-P-A-D-E-S.
Finally, to determine your fate, deal 4 cards spelling F-A-T-E face down onto the spot marked Fate. Place the remaining cards on top and leave them on the table. Take this moment to think back over all that you have accomplished. You managed to discover the haunted nature of the objects we sent and separate the ghosts from their corruptible mortal state. Not bad for a foolish mortal. Then you found the forgotten room. Impressive. But luck cannot help you with this final test. The influence of the fates, the spelling of one of 51 different cards, were combined with your own actions, mixing, dealing, and assembling the cards as you desired. A near limitless number of possible outcomes, but only one that will suffice. What card best embodies your fate, your future? Turn over the top card of the group in the spot marked Fate and see. Ah, yes, it is as I suspected all along. You are no mere foolish mortal. This card would only be selected by one destined to be a powerful medium like myself. You have shown you have the natural skills and abilities required to join a most select circle. Allow me to be the first to offer my congratulations and welcome you to our cohort. By way of expressing our gratitude and continued friendship, I will ask Mrs. Slater and her committee to send you a token of appreciation on behalf of the mansion. In the meantime, time, should you find yourself a visitor to our mansion, you would find yourself receiving a most special welcome.
Well, how about that? Turns out that the fog surrounding the mansion was symbolic of the disbelief that society has surrounding the spirit world. By engaging with the spirit board, you have in turn rekindled that spark of the unknown, thus making it possible for us to continue our unfinished business.
Gus, what in the world are you rapping about?
Well, I'm sorry. What I meant to say was going our way.
Holy macaroni, everybody! Did you guys catch that? Like, just I wanted to kind of put my feelers out to you guys to make sure that, like, to me, it kind of sounded like Madame Leota said, I'm going to have Sally send out a token of our appreciation to you there at the end of the card reading. Does that mean that we're getting another thing in the mail? Like, is something else coming? I hope it is. And they also said, if you visit our mansion, you will receive something. They said something about like a special reward or something like that. So I hope that Fresh Baked gets to go to the mansion and get something from them. So this is exciting. I'm so excited. Like, that was really fun. I really like the bat. I really like this entire box, this everything, like the entire thing. All 3 months were amazing. I want to do more of these. I wish there was more options. Like, I wish there was like another Haunted Mansion box or like a Jungle Cruise box or something like that. I want to do more. So I'm excited to see what the future holds, and I'm excited to see if we get something else. And as always, we will keep you guys up to date if something else comes. So I will see you guys tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.